Welcome back, everybody. Now today, what we are going to be doing is we are going to be having a little bit of fun with Thor Jane Foster. Now, this was my 7th 6-star. We pulled her in yesterday's crystal opening. And, and she's not a great champion. She doesn't exactly have the damage output that people would necessarily want, but she actually is quite fun, and I really kind of wish I had her awakened, because I think she gets a big benefit from her awakened ability. It makes sure that there's guaranteed crits when there's shocks on, I believe. I'll have to recheck that later. Alright, but basically, you want to just start out doing combos. And just so you guys know that this is a very much older champion. And this is a very older champion. And she doesn't have that many abilities or anything like that. Alright, but the reason I was saying she was so fun earlier today was because when she has shocks on her opponent, there's like a 21% chance to stun every single time you hit for 2.1 seconds. For 2.10 seconds. Alright, and yeah, so the main thing that you want to do is you just want to keep the shocks up as much as possible. So despite the SP3 doing the most damage, the SP1 is the special that you ideally want to go for, because it's easier to get and it puts shocks on. Now, the shocks, it does, like, the SP2 is might be I don't know. The SP2 does the worst shock damage. The SP3 does the most damage in total. Let's just say that. The shocks for the SP3 last 9 seconds, SP1 8 seconds, and SP2 8.5 seconds. And it's just it's really hard to get all the way up to the SP3 in about 9 seconds. That's like 3 seconds that's like 3 seconds, or that's like 1 bar, 3 seconds. But you need like someone like Hyperion. Purgatory could probably do it, but yeah, you need someone with very, very big power gain like Hyperion. Alright, but so now we are going up against another Thor Jane Foster, and you will see less damage from the shocks, for this fight, and the reason is because the Thor Jane Foster has 70% shock resistance. Alright, we're only doing 25 per tick, and but we keep getting the stuns. When you play Thor Jane Foster, you have to keep like a very close eye on the stuns. So you can know when to attack and when not to. Sorry, I'm a little bit not totally focused, but anyway, so the reason that you should throw heavy attacks, especially in other certain situations, is because heavy attacks have an 85% chance to put staggered on the opponents for 8 seconds up to 2 times. So basically, it's almost guaranteed. Not really, or not technically, but it basically just puts 2 shocks or staggers on the opponent, which could become useful. I haven't really tested out the staggered. I haven't really seen how good it is or anything like that. About 5 minutes in, we are just about completing the second fight in the quest, which basically just shows that Thor Jane Foster's damage output is not exactly ideal. Now, one thing about Thor Jane Foster that I don't like is, especially in endgame content, is that the more like with the stuns, sometimes like if like you can just keep hitting into the opponent and just keep on going, like a stun chain. But one thing I don't like about that is because like when special threes are active, it can be kind of annoying. Because you need to bait that. Because you need to bait the SP3s out. And yeah, sometimes you just have to kind of like let a stun go, which is really kind of annoying and really kind of disappointing because any stun you want to take advantage of. Stuns like are like really helpful in the game. And I would just like to say that Thor Jane Foster's shocks do stack. However, the stuns do not stack. They just continue to refresh like you are seeing. And yeah. Alright, but like now that was the problem that I kept talking about was and yeah, I just had to wait it out, which is kind of annoying. But yeah, you can, if you're quick, you can fit in like with these stuns a 4 combo, a medium light medium combo, and then a medium light medium combo. And yeah, if you can be fast, you can fit that all in. Alright, but now it is time to go up against Winter Soldier. Not Realm of Legends Winter Soldier, but just generic 5.1.6. And yeah. Alright, but now let's go over synergies for the day. Alright, now Thor Jane Foster is a very old champion, like I said, and she hasn't received a buff in a very long time. I don't know if she's ever received a buff. So yeah, she doesn't have any unique synergies whatsoever. So the synergies that we do have for today is we have Thor Jane Foster on the team. Wait, no, actually she has one unique synergy. With the new champion, what's his name? Silver Centron? Yeah, but since we don't have him, because he's a fairly new champion to the game, we don't have that synergy on the team. But what it does for Thor Jane Foster is because his personal shock effects last 25% longer. Alright, but synergies that we do have for today is, alright, first of all, we have Nick Fury and Ant-Man on the team for the 3 evade charges. And second of all, we have Yellow Jacket on the team for extra 6% attack with Ant-Man. And I'm pretty sure that goes both ways, so I'm pretty sure it's like a plus 12% attack. Either way, yeah, there we accidentally pushed to the SP3. It's gonna kill anyway, so I quit out the fight, and yeah, so now it's time to go into Realm of Legends to see how we can do against real Winter Soldier, real Realm of Legends Winter Soldier, with the big health pool, the big punching bag of MCOC, and yeah, but either way, back to the synergies. We also have a 5-star version of Black Panther OG on the team. For extra, for double critical rating for the first 10 seconds of the fight. That's synergy with Nick Fury. And yeah, I'm pretty sure, yeah, that's all the synergies that we have for today. So it's basically just the team that you have for old champions when they have no unique synergies. Alright, but yeah, so we start out with the plus 10% critical rating. We crit twice there. And yeah, but overall we're not critting that much. And yeah, let me look at her block proficiency. I'm not really sure how much it is. I know she's going to be in a movie pretty soon. Thor Love and Thunder, like in real life. For her block proficiency is 60%. So, you know, like, not terrible, but like not like amazing. It's it's okay. But anyway, I know she's gonna be in the movies pretty soon, the MCU, Marvel Cinematic Universe, and yeah, I'm not really excited for that movie because like I think it'll like not be that much action, which is what I like. and I think it'll be more just Thor and Jane Foster being weird. Um, Either way, but yeah, with that SP2, you can actually see how it actually does less damage, shock damage than the SP1 did. Lasts for a tiny bit longer, which makes it do a little bit more damage. But yeah, at almost 100 hits, only doing 150. It did like 150 like for the SP1, like no without any really ramp up or high combo meter. But yeah, this fight takes a long time, but it actually flies by kind of quickly, only because of these stuns. But yeah, this fight gets up to about 600 hits, which is like really which takes a long time. Let's just say that. But we released Cyclops gameplay like 2 days ago, I want to say. 6-star as well. Both of these guys are not upgraded. Basically the equivalent of a rank 5 4-star. So, but yeah, yeah, this is just like she's actually she's pretty fun, but the damage output's kind of underwhelming. So after a while of playing with her, and it's not like a really complicated play style, so after a while of playing with her, it can get a little bit annoying, but I guess that's something you just have to fight through. But overall, for like really I think for like brand new players, she could actually be a really good champion, because brand new players don't really understand this game that that much. Like they don't really know Doom's rotation, or like why you do Doom's rotation. They just go for whatever special they want to go for. Which tends to be SP1s, because they like going for special attacks. And yeah, you kind of want to throw SP1s with Thor, Jane Foster, and you can be very aggressive with this champion as well. And I think the fact that she constantly stuns the opponent, new players will really like. Like 20% doesn't seem that much, but like 250 hits, that's a lot of hits. So like we've stunned the champion, or Winter Soldier, like probably around 50 times by now during this fight. And despite that, we are only 1/3 of the health pool down, and yeah. Alright, but yeah, Winter Soldier throws the SP1, and the reason I really wanted to go into this content was because, my problem with her, with the SP3s, like, guys, Realm of Legends doesn't have, Special 3s active, which is really why I wanted to go into this, so I wouldn't really have to worry about, like, anything like that. Like SP3s, and I could just keep throwing in punches. And yeah. Alright, but yeah, let's go for another SP1 here. And I get out of the way of that, and I just keep on throwing. Alright, but if I wanted to make her top tier, if she were ever to get a buff, this is what I would do. I would give her more shock damage. I would make her be able, I'd give her, first of all, a lot more damage output. This damage is just so underwhelming. It's so bad. And I might give her some synergy that makes her really helpful to bring into the deck or something. Or no, I'd probably give her some pre-fights. Since she has no pre-fight abilities, and I can see her being a champion with them. But a really helpful pre-fight like White Magneto's. Yeah, so yeah, a lot more damage output, and some nice synergies, and some way for a rotation or something, or maybe some kind of more shock damage probably. or just something. And I never really explained what the awakened ability does. And yeah, I will in just 1 second, but let's throw for another SP1. I get out of the way of his SP1, and I get another stun. I throw it in a 3 combo. I start a whole new combo up again. I throw off yet another SP1. I block through his SP2. And yeah, so then I finish a combo. I start up a whole new one again. I throw off the SP1 to get more shocks on him. And yeah, so then I throw in a 3 combo. I'm able to throw in another 5 combo. I throw off the SP1 yet another time. And yeah, and I just keep on continuing there I accidentally pushed to the SP2. Alright, but now let's talk about the signature ability. Alright, so when the opponent is stunned, which is like really, really big, like parries or anything at all, then it is guaranteed critical hits. So like all these hits would be critical. Alright, like here for example, just let's wait till this SP1 finishes. I throw off this combo. I throw off this SP1, and yeah, I can't stun him. Oh, crit, and that's about it. Which is absolutely insane. I think she's actually kind of a little bit underrated. I have her like I have her in the 3rd to last tier. I have her in crap tier. I'm pretty sure I do. And yeah, but like if like I were to have her awakened, I think I would probably go a medium and then heavy constantly, because of the critical hits. But since I don't have her awakened, yeah. Alright, but we are reaching almost 600 hits, which is, if you remember when I told you it about be over. No, it's like I think it's 700 hits. Alright, but I start up a whole nother combo again, and I throw off the SP1, get more shock on him. We're doing 171 shock damage per tick, and I throw off another SP1. I still have the stun, so I go right in. I get stunned again, or I stun them again, and just imagine crit, and then like there would just be so many critical hits. She could like I wish I like, ooh, you know it would be really good if like we could like really extend the parry time, like with White Mag's pre-fight, and a bunch of masteries and all that. That would be really cool, and we could like see how many combos we would be able to like, or like yeah, see how many critical hits we'd be able to throw in. Alright, but we are down to 10% left on Winter Soldier, 550,000 health, down in almost 700 hits. Not impressive. But yeah, I probably won't take her up anytime soon, at least, unless like it's for like a level up event or something. But like 6 stars are expensive. I'm gonna wait until I have more 4 stars, and it's almost guaranteed dupes. But yeah, like I dupe a lot of 4 stars right now. Like it's a 50-50 chance that I dupe. Alright, but yeah, we continue to stun, imagine crit, and we throw out the SP1 with 4% left on Winter Soldier and 725 hits. We have 3% left on, throw off another SP1, and 1% left, and that finishes it off. The second light attack in a combo, 739 hits. We didn't take any hits. Took about 40% health off. So yeah, the block proficiency, maybe not the best. But yeah, this does bring us to the end of the video. Everybody, thank you so much for watching this video. If you did enjoy it, make sure to subscribe and like button. Make sure to comment if you what other videos you want to see. I'm always looking for new ones. Do you like Thor Jane Foster? Do you have a 5 or 6 star? I have a 5 and a 6 star. Now, but make sure to follow the Instagram. It tells you a lot about my MCOC account on my channel. And yeah, everybody, thank you so much for watching this video. See you guys later.